Good morning. This is Neil Spate, Thurrock Nub News, and what a beautiful morning it is, and what a lovely place I happen to be at. Yesterday, as we all know, local schools went back in full, so I've taken the opportunity to pop down this morning, let them have yesterday morning when they had to get everything all organised, to one of our lovely local schools. I'm at Horndon on the Hill Primary, where I'm going to introduce you now to the rather wonderful head of school, Mrs. Bradley, who's just going to have a little chat. We're going to walk through the school, just how it's all been. I think it's useful for people to see how schools are coping. So, without any further ado, we'll speak to the wonderful Mrs. Bradley. There you go. Yes. Good morning. Thank you for inviting us into school.
You're welcome. It's good to see you, and it's good that if the rest of the Thurrock community can see how well we're doing in our local schools.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, there's no one else in school except us two this morning. We followed all the safeguards, sanitising and all that. We masked up, so we're safe. How was it yesterday, first of all?
Oh, it was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. We had, I think it was one child that didn't come back to school. Otherwise, we had the whole of the school community came back, so it was really, really good. The children were so excited, and it was lovely for me to be able to greet them and see them coming in.
Lovely. Well, shall we have a little wander through the school? Yeah. This is, as I said, it's a Church of England school, as some of you may know. And it is rather, and I have to admit, I have a little vested interest, is my two children came to this school, and I actually was a governor for a period of time, so I know the school very well. And it really is one of the little gems in Thurrock. Normally, these corridors would be decorated with fantastic artwork and lots of things. But again, I imagine this is part of the COVID process, is it? Yeah, obviously you haven't had the kids in, so...
We've got displays in classrooms because the children are in their own bubble here, but around the school we've kept it to a bare minimum.
Yeah, so it's safety, safety, safety.
Absolutely, yeah. We have one-way systems around the school the whole time. They're marked with arrows on the floor. As you can see, we've got the 2 metre distancing so that when people are walking around, they keep that distance at all times.
Lovely. Well, lead on, as they say. We'll follow the system then. And obviously the playground is to the rear of the school. Classroom, are you doing anything particular in classrooms? Or?
Yeah, classrooms are all set out in rows where the children are sitting in twos. They all face the front. There's no group work anymore, which is what they used to be, obviously. Teachers at the front, if they are going to interact with the children, they stand behind the children or to the side of them. They never sit face on, or they never talk to the children face on, because obviously it's, again, COVID related. We're trying to keep everybody as safe as we possibly can, children and staff, because we've got a good track record. I think we had 2 cases in the whole of the, from March to now, we've had 2 cases. And we've been really lucky, but I think it's because we've been so careful and we've kept everybody so safe.
Fantastic. So another of our
classroom,
the wonderful classroom. Yeah, I mean normally again these classrooms the desks will be set up so the kids are in groups.
Working in groups, yeah.
Yeah, but clearly now it's, I suppose for old people like myself this is a bit like it used to be. Line up and face teacher and behave. But yeah.
Absolutely prefer it. But teachers are positioned at the front of the class. They teach from the front. We're lucky enough we've got the interactive whiteboard so the children can all see the learning that's going on. It's been very hard for teachers to adapt to the way that they teach. We've always been very interactive with the children, and it's now a bit standoff.
Yeah.
It's been difficult. This is our outside area. It's split up into bubbles, as you can see, and we have a rotation of playtimes. So there's only 3 classes out at a time, and then they rotate, and then the next 3 classes come out. So they have their own bubble that they stay in. They don't come out of that. It's a shame because we have lovely grounds and we've had to minimise everything in the grounds. The tables and everything have been moved over so they've got somewhere to sit at playtime. This would normally be their area where they would
And what about food and whatever, the canteen?
Yeah, they would normally come out here and have their lunch, or obviously in the dining hall. That's all changed. The children all eat in their classrooms now.
Right, so you're not using the communal area?
Absolutely not, no. It's too small, and we've got, it's not a big school. We have just over 200 children, but we don't have the space to accommodate those children in a safe way. So they eat in their classrooms at their desks, and they have half an hour's break afterwards where they come outside. We try to get them out as much as we can, not just at break time. We try and do lessons out here if we can. We bring them out for walks just to get some away from their desks for a little while.
And you have a nursery in school just round the corner in the old part of the building.
And the same rules apply there. Social distancing. The ground as it is here is all marked outside the front so that the parents know where they can stand when they bring their children. The children have got dots on with little footprints that they can stand on, so they know that they're being safe.
Yeah.
And as I say, masked and visors for all of the staff when they are working with the children, and that applies in all the
So
schools.
this is a safe place.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And our track record, as I said, 2 cases in a year, I think that sort of...
So the message is, and I'm sure that's echoed across, I mean, obviously you're part of the Osborne Trust, you've got your schools, but I'm sure all the schools in Thurrock are doing the same. And,
of course they are, yeah.
And you heads must talk to each other?
Oh, we do, we do. Absolutely share good practice, things that we see that work well in other schools. We're quite happy to take on board or share what works in our school. Risk assessments are written and rewritten, sometimes on a weekly basis, so that everything is taken into consideration before the children
I'm
come
sure
in.
that's welcome news to all the parents out there. And on behalf of all the parents, thank you to you and your staff for everything that you do, for looking after our children. I know you find it an absolutely fantastic, rewarding job, and this will have been tough, I know. But,
oh my goodness, it's in all the years I've been teaching, never have I ever experienced anything like this. But at the end of the day, the most important people here are the children.
That's
and
brilliant.
Whatever is best for them. So now we're just desperate to get their learning back on track and where they should be.
That's fantastic. Thank you very much. I'm sure you'll be busy getting ready for another day. Thanks for this insight into school. Thanks for looking after the kids, and have a great day here. And it's a wonderful day, this too.
Thank you.